Yo, yo, what's good with the Champ Talk family? What's good? We are here. Y'all already know, man. Yeah, I had to do this tonight, man. I had to do it tonight. What's good with the Champ Talk family, man? We are back here with another video, man. Tonight we live, man. We are live. We are in the building, man. Make sure you hit the like button on your way in here, man. Let me know you here. If you just stopping by, that's cool too. It's nothing wrong with that, man. Long as you show some love, long as you drop a like for your boy, man, it is what it is, man. Everything is all good. Everything is everything. How y'all doing tonight? How y'all doing tonight, man? Listen, we about to get into it, man. I was trying to wait a little bit, man. I was trying to give it a little second to like people need to know what's going on, man. This is wild. This whole situation is gonna be wild. And you know, I knew what was about to happen, and I had to, man. I was like, am I gonna make a video about this tonight? Or am I just gonna do a live stream for it, man? So I went ahead and opted for the live stream, man. And so that's exactly what we're gonna do, man. Um, Listen, if you don't know, man, the reason why we are live tonight, man, tonight, this is a watch live party. We're gonna watch Abba responding to his ex-girlfriend Libby, man. All right. We're going to tap into the saga. It has been going on pretty much the last few days, man. And I'm just going to catch you guys up. I'm going to bring you guys up to speed on the whole Abba and Libby situation, man. So if you don't know Abba, he is from Abba and Preach. They have a channel on YouTube. It is a huge YouTube channel, man. I believe they have almost 2 million subscribers. Abba is known for going after people, especially guys he feel are toxic red pill type of content creators, man. Let me drop the link down in the description real quick before, just in case anybody want to join the stream. Let me drop the link, man, and then I'll get back to it, man. Here we go. Here we go. But make sure I pin this to the top of the chat, man. Oh, let me see. Let me see. Y'all know I don't go live all the time, man. So y'all gotta bear with me. But listen, we're gonna get back into it, man. Like I said. So this is the rundown on the Abba and Libby situation before we get into the video, because I have to set it up for y'all so y'all can know exactly why we're here tonight, man. All right. So Abba, he has a ex-girlfriend. Her name is Libby. All right. She started her YouTube channel and she came out with a bang. She started with a video pretty much labeled Surviving Abba. And what happened was her and Abba, you know, they were dating for about 5 or 6 months. She ended up getting pregnant. She found out she was pregnant. And then they started having a little bit of, you know, they start getting rocky. And next thing you know, she started saying back and forth, trying to decide if she was going to have the baby or not. Right? And so he ended up flying out there, and they were going to go to the abortion clinic. They went to the AB clinic. I got to call it AB. Right? They went to the AB clinic. He went there to support her, to make sure she didn't have to go through it by herself. She decided to cancel the appointment. After she canceled the appointment, he flew back. He did what he had to do. And she went back and forth. He says what he feels is about 9-10 times on if she was gonna have the baby or not. But when she dropped the video, she made it seem like, okay, this is what Abba did. He's verbally abusive to me. He said some things to me and all of this. Not really telling everybody that this was after she decided or not decided to have the baby or not. And so it came out to be that after this happened, Stevie Knight went live on his channel, is what happened. And he tried to out Abba because they have beef. They haven't got along for a while. So he was like, you know what? I'm jumping on this right now. Pause. He's like, I'm going to jump on this story right now. And everybody started feeling like he jumped the gun. Then comes out, she's going on the Saint and the Sinner podcast to do a 5-hour interview. Well, hold up, let me rewind. Because after that, Abba responded. He responded like, no, like, I'm letting y'all know this ain't what happened. This ain't what happened. This is what it was. I said this, I said that. I was wrong for that, but this is what happened. But then she goes on Saint Center podcast and does a 5-hour live stream yesterday. I just broke that down on my channel, man. That's a regular video, regular reaction video, 23 minutes. Go check it out on the channel, man. All right. Then we knew Abba was going to respond. They call him the king of receipts, and that's exactly what he did, man. And like I said, man, I already went through Libby's response, and I felt like she had some receipts. I felt like she had some haymakers in there. She was dropping the mugs, man. I'm telling you, she was dropping dimes yesterday. But we all knew that this was coming. We all knew that Abba was on his way back and he was going to have his own receipts, man. He was ready. And boy, he did not disappoint. And so that's what we're going to get into, man. I'm talking about recordings, text messages, emails, police reports, getting the lawyers involved, man. Godly, and you can tell that he didn't really want to do this, but he said, you made me. You made me. I got to do this. Hey, so that's what we're going to get into, man. I was at work when it came out, but I was like, man, I want to make a video about it. But you know what? I don't go live, so I'm going to go live. And that's what we going to do, man. That just is what it is. I'm getting ready to go ahead and pull up Abba's live stream video, and we're going to react to this, man. Let me get, I got to get, here we go.
I don't know why that's ever seen as a problem. Like, that's so.
Here we go. I don't know why that just started right there, but let me make this full screen. There we go. All right, man. Y'all here with me? We are rocking. Don't forget, like I said, like, comment, subscribe, man. Hype the video. You know what I'm saying? Especially after it dropped, go back and just hit a hype button on there for me, man. Hit the hype button. Let everybody know you rocking with the content, man. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. Without further ado, Abba and Preach, my man's is right back on you. Let's get it.
It feels like you just woke up. I mean, I've been working on stuff.
I haven't just woke up. I've been working.
I know. All right, let's get to it. So, folks have been asking a million questions. And to be honest with you, for such a short relationship, the fact that this is dragged on for so long is just like,
man.
But there's some things that are being alleged, things such as emotional abuse, infidelity, and so much more.
Right.
And I just want to kind of go through a couple things, bullet points, and just I don't want to spend too much time because, again, I do feel like this is pretty juvenile, but I know she wants to drag it there, so we got to go.
Ooh, take me through that. For
those of you who didn't catch the first one or the first live we did, essentially there's some allegations that I was like a deadbeat or I didn't want to be part of, some kid, and I forced her to have an abortion. And it turned out that none of that was true.
Damn.
That I tried my best, and I was the only one out of the two of us who wanted to keep the child while we were in a relationship. And that dragged on. She kept changing her mind dozens of times, scheduled multiple abortion appointments that I was against, but still supported her through. And she would renege every time. And then come to the end of the relationship, she decided that she was not only going to end the relationship, but she wanted to keep the child. See? All of a sudden, she wanted to start co-parenting and doing stuff like that. From my perspective, I got my own thoughts on all that. But yeah, we covered a lot of that in the first one. We covered quite a lot of the other stuff. But since then, there's quite a bit of stuff that she's put out, including her blackmail material, the stuff that she's recorded me on. So I figured it'd be a good time to start to go through some of the things that she's been alleging. All right.
Uh-oh. Listen, man, and before they get into it, man, I told y'all, he even said, listen, man, she changed her mind back and forth. She went back and forth on the situation. She didn't know if she wanted to have it. She did know she wanted to have it. She didn't know she wanted to have it. She went back and forth on the situation, and he was like, yo, I'm emotionally exhausted. This is draining to me. You're draining my mind. You're draining my spirit, man. Do you want to have my child or don't you? Like, let me know. And you can see right here, he like, man, listen, I really don't want to do this. But she keep putting me in a predicament for me to have to respond. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Hey, it is wild, man. It's wild.
But yes, her name is Libertine Kalina. She was a nurse out of California. I think she's from Orange County, but she's been working out of San Jose. She worked at Kaiser Permanente as a full-time nurse. And a lot of people hit me up since, and they're like, don't date nurses.
Hey, that's been a theme for a while now. People always be saying that, man. They say that some of those professions, man, like nurses, like doctors, military women, pilots, and flight assistants, what do they call? Flight attendants and all that. This is what they be saying, man. But y'all gotta let me know what y'all feel about that, man, in the comments. Y'all feel like that's right or not, man? It just is what it is.
Hey, listen, you know what? That's one of them stereotypes I didn't really buy into too hard.
Oh, you was ready to believe the military stereotype, not the nurse stereotype.
See?
I know, because I live the military stuff. I think that's pretty fair. No?
Sure.
Just saying. Someone actually hit me up. They're like, Abba, now that you've gone through this, are you jaded when it comes to relationships and dating?
Right.
Are you just like unable to trust people? I'm like, no. Mostly because most of my relationships before this, which were longer, didn't involve any of this drama with good people who I'm on good terms with. And so having one bad experience like this, it definitely does make you feel some type of way, I guess. But it doesn't make me think like, fuck them bitches and all that stuff. So that's just not the thought that crossed my mind. You gonna say something?
No.
Okay, I thought
I'm gonna let you get your shit off your chest.
Right.
Yeah. So I know a lot of people have been checking in, and I appreciate everybody sending the messages worried. To be honest with you, I haven't been too worried, mostly because a lot of stuff being made up. It's more of an annoyance for the people around me, because when she's contacting folks around me or contacting randoms, being like, "Do you know any information?" That's what's annoying. And you guys might understand, if you're private at all, some people running up to your mama's place, bringing your business there, is just not what you want to deal with when you have that relationship. I'm the same thing with my people, even with Preach. When she was yapping and she wanted to contact Preach, that upset me. The reason why is both me and Preach keep our lives to ourselves. Okay. And so the idea that somebody I dated would run to Preach with my personal affairs pissed me off.
Right.
Yeah. And I don't know why that's ever seen as appropriate. That's so weird, no?
Yeah, it is. It's just when that girl can be like, I'm Abba's girlfriend. I'm like, I thought this nigga was gay.
Hey, that's funny as that's funny as hell. Hey, no, but for real though. But I feel like that's how you know a relationship is toxic, though. You know what I'm saying? When you start going through a situation with your girl, and then she start hitting up your boys, or not like your boys in that sense, but just hitting them up like where he at, like why he ain't responding. Can you reach out to him? Like you just letting people know that things are going on right now. Like we got into an argument. Like can you reach out to him because he's not? Can you tell him to call me? Like You know what I'm saying? Or vice versa. Hey man, like, yeah, you know, Shorty ain't answering. We got into an argument, man. You like, I need to know where she at. Like, I'm trying to tap that. Come on, man. Now y'all involving everybody else in y'all relationship rather than y'all going ahead and trying to figure it out and work it out, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's some toxic shit, man. And when you doing that, when you a private person and then they start hitting your grandma up, like, man, leave my grandma alone. Why are you hitting my grandma up on a random Thursday night? Cause me and you got into an argument. Like, leave her alone, relax, back up.
I did not see that.
Bitch.
I did not see that coming.
I was like, bitch, girlfriend, where?
But you know what's so
Everybody on the internet talking about we zesty and shit, and now you a whole girl talking about I was.
But you know what's crazy about that is that by that point, by that point, she'd already broken up with me. So I'm like, why are you running around introducing yourself as my partner? Is that not weird? Oh, I'm Abba's girlfriend. I'm like, you just broke up with me.
Yeah.
The message was real. It just, you saw the way I responded to her.
Yes.
I was like, why are you doing this? What's this?
Yeah.
Oh, but it's I want to talk to someone that has a relation. Bitch, I don't even know him like that. I didn't even know you existed.
Damn.
What the fuck is this?
So odd.
It's like,
it's such odd.
I didn't even know you. I don't know you. I was like, where you from?
Yeah.
Where you're situated? Because you could be anybody. You know how fucking these crazies on the internet are. And guess what? She's a crazy too.
And guys, I can't tell you, like, when she told me she was going to do any of this stuff, like way back, I was like, you know, you're going to embarrass yourself, right?
Facts.
And she doesn't care. And you might be thinking, well, what does she have to gain? Obviously, there must be something. And I'm going to play you guys a short clip. This is a short clip, but this is really encapsulating everything about her, even in our dynamic, okay? This is a short clip, but like, I play this because this moment is when she was recording me, right? She was recording me at my lowest. And she has this clip here. And at one point in this conversation, she says something.
Hey, look, before they get into it, man, I'm gonna let y'all know. So she did that. She did an interview with Stevie Knight from Night Talk here on YouTube, and he put this out before anybody else. So he reached out to her when he found out, because them two beef, him and Abba beef. So he reached out to her, the girl, after she dropped the first video, and then Abba responded. He wanted to double down because he like, yo, I don't like Abba. I think he a bad dude. So I'm gonna reach out to the girl. She says she has some proof. I want to see the proof, and I want to release it to my audience. Clown. You know what I'm saying? Like, why don't you wait until everything come out and then be like, yo, all right, so I wanna see what evidence you got, or like, you know, come over here now that everything is done. Let's talk about everything, how you think it went. But he was like, no, I just want to double down on everything right now. It just is what it is. Like, we're gonna go ahead and double down, and I'm gonna show everybody that Abba is a clown. I'm gonna show to everybody that Abba's a fake dude. I'm gonna show everybody that Abba is a bad dude because me and him got beef. Now I want to be in his relationship problems. Yeah, I don't know, man. It just, but you can't really say much because Abba would do this to a red pill dude. That's the only difference is Abba's not a red pillar though. You know what I'm saying? He's more of a liberal guy who lives a liberal life, and he doesn't try to put himself out there like this super masculine dude who just be pulling all the women. So he like, yo, when you do that, and now we find out you having just random baby mamas out here, we gonna put you out. We gonna put you on blast because you're not living what you're putting out. You're not living what you're selling.
No, because I look up. I'm sorry. This is a serious matter. But I was reading the comments. Then I look up. This is what she's recording. I'm sorry. I'm out of pocket.
No,
I'm out of pocket.
It's fine. We have a good time.
But that shit's funny.
So here it is, right? So at this point, we're having this conversation. This is like, she just betrayed me big time. Okay. She put me in the dumps literally 24 hours before. She gave me the news, fucked me up for a day, good little while. And Then she's harassing the shit out of me. I didn't want to talk to her. I wanted space. She didn't care about my boundaries. She was harassing. From her end, she's going to say, oh, I want to talk about co-parenting. And my end, I'm like, I don't think that's what it is. But she's recording. And during our argument, I just want to imagine you guys are in a relationship with someone and they say stuff like this all the time, okay? Listen to what she says here.
But I did everything right. I did everything right, Abba, and you know it.
Damn.
Now,
everything. Why are you talking to me, man?
Right.
Now, no.
The reason why I play that clip is to get you guys in the idea of why she's doing any of this.
Right.
People are like, it's for money. It's for a lawsuit. It's no. Okay. You guys are going to start to see what I dealt with when I dated this person is that she really believes that she's always right.
Damn.
Even when she's in 4K lying, she still justifies her behavior. And so when she put it out her content and I never even replied and everyone was flaming her everywhere, including people who hate me.
Right.
The reason why is because she looks crazy, right? But it doesn't matter to her because in her head, she did everything right.
Man, look, I took out a whole little portion of my last reaction because I didn't want to come off too harsh, even though I felt like Shorty was a little bit off her rocker a little bit. But then again, Abba got a hold of L2 in this situation because not only did he choose her, not only did he, fall for her, not only did he love her, he got her pregnant and he dealt with her after that. But then not only did he deal with her, after all of this, he's like going through this situation, even though he don't want to go through the situation with her. But you're here because of your actions and your choices too. So you got a hold of L in some of this, even though she's a little kooky to me. Just from the way that she sounds, and you heard her just say, hey, listen, man, I'm always right. I done absolutely nothing wrong in this relationship. But I was like, not so fast. I got proof, and we gonna get into it.
You guys just don't understand it yet, okay? So we go through this experience together, and I think to myself, we both fucked up. We both made mistakes. We part our ways. Best of luck to you, whatever it is. Not her. She did everything right, and she needs everyone to know, okay?
Right.
So let's go through some of the many lies she told, and then we can just showcase some of it. So
here we go.
She did an interview with Stevie Knight, and Stevie, ever since I exposed the fact that he didn't get school lunches in the 3rd grade, Stevie, like a good old dog, saw a bone and he bit.
Facts.
And let's take a listen to this interview with him.
A full-blown investigation on Abba. So have you been plotting on him the whole time? Like,
I wasn't planning this for a long time. The catalyst to me wanting to come out was
her internet's really bad, and so that's why it's a bit out of sync and fucked up.
But I can't say shit because my internet was bad too on my channel. So my bad.
Fair.
So you know what? It is what it is.
So he's asking her, what was the catalyst? Like, when did this all start, this investigation, this kind of like expose thing, right? Listen to what she says.
April.
Okay, so you heard what she said? She said April.
I wasn't planning this for a long time. The catalyst to me wanting to come out was April.
Now, we ended our relationship in January, the night she broke up. After that point, I haven't seen her since January 2nd. She wanted to, but I haven't seen her since then.
Okay.
I want you guys to pay attention to what I'm about to put on screen. She says April is when she started this whole thing. Come to find out.
Uh-oh.
All right, let's take a look at this right here. It says, hi, I'm contacting you on behalf of my friend who's dating Abba. She wanted to know, she, meaning my girl Libertine over here, if she can get your advice and understand why Abba forced her to get an abortion.
Hold up, though. But in the video, Abba said that she brought the abortion up, that she brought the AB up. The AB was her idea. And then he says she went back and forth on it. And when she done the interview yesterday, and when she done the interview today, she said that the AB was her idea. The AB was her idea, but you had your friend to reach out to his friend to say, hey, yo, he's forcing her to get one. He's forcing her to get an AB, but then go on 2 interviews and say, yo, I brought the AB to the situation. I brought the AB to the table. Damn.
Is it okay for her to talk to you about this? She knows about this, yes.
No. She's lying to everybody, basically.
Hold up. Check the date in the top left. I'm going to show the rest of the email in a second.
January
12th. This is within a day of when she broke up with me and did everything.
Damn.
She's already contacting YouTubers at that point. Remember when she recorded that Blackmail material and she said, I would never use it. She already was sending emails to YouTubers. I'm going to show you the rest of it.
Nah.
Is it okay for her to talk to you about this? She really needs a woman's perspective to understand Abba better. Understand why he would do this.
Yeah. Are y'all confused?
So it's just, I want y'all to think about how crazy this whole thing is. So this crazy person was seeing me and she's pretending like she needs better perspective on me from random YouTubers who don't know me.
Right.
Does that make sense to anybody?
No.
Why would you go to random YouTubers about the fact that Abba forced an abortion? This is like me DMing a random YouTuber to be like, yo, you know KSI.
Come on.
Can you help me understand why KSI would murder somebody?
Oh,
I just
man.
want to better understand his mindset. From a man to a man, is there any way you can give me insight to a random YouTuber from the Philippines?
Right.
This was not what she was doing. She was not trying to get perspective. She was already fishing the story out.
Yeah.
And apparently she did this to a lot of people around this time.
Damn.
Now, I said I would show you guys the rest of the email, right? Just so you guys can see it, because I did actually enjoy the rest of the email. Let's see here.
Yo, do y'all think that's crazy though so far? How she, like I said, in her video when she did it with on Satan Center podcast, and in her other video, in her interview that she done on Stevie Knight's channel, she said that the AB was her idea. They got pregnant. She was happy. She knew he was happy. He said like a few years ago, the doctor told him he had low sperm count, so he didn't know if he could have a baby. He didn't know if he could have a child no more or anything like that. He didn't know if it was just in the cards for him altogether, right? They get pregnant, so he's ecstatic. He's happy. She know he's happy, and then she's like, you know what? I'm good. I want to have an AB. Now I fly out there so we can get the AB. We get to the clinic. You say, you know what? No, I'm good. We're going to go ahead and cancel this appointment. I fly back home, and then you say, you know what? Never mind. I'm getting it. Then we talk about it. We talk it out. And then you say, you know what? Never mind. We're going to do this. We're going to work it out. We're going to have our baby. We're going to do our thing, and we're going to be a family. And then change your mind again. Like, to me, it just seems like she kind of was manipulating this whole situation with the baby before the baby was even here. You know what I'm saying? So to be honest, he's lucky. You know what I'm saying? You got out of this lightly. You know, in my case, you know what I'm saying? Like how I'm thinking about it, you got out of this lightly, bro. You know, and I know you don't want to be going through all this, having to explain yourself, drop receipts on YouTube, and I can understand that. But in real life, you got out of this light. Because if she's manipulating or trying to manipulate you like this before the baby comes, man, you can only imagine. You can only imagine what would happen when she had that baby, man. Anyway, man, don't forget, man, like the video, man. Drop the like. You know what I'm saying? Share the video so people can see it right now. We trying to run it up, man. Let me know you here, man. Say hello. Let me know where you watching from, man. If you want to join, go ahead, hit the StreamYard. You got to be on camera. We're going to get back into it.
Boom, boom. Make sure I can view all the large icons. Here it is.
Pulling up receipts.
Now, going to zoom in. Here it is. Now, shout out to the person who did this because they replied right away. And what did they say? I just have one question. Can you tell me if she allowed Abba to ejaculate inside her willingly? That's all I want.
I'm dead. Oh, shut up. Shut up. Yo.
Okay. So I just want to go through that first lie. This whole idea that this only started in April. No, she's been plotting this for some time. I wasn't aware. Honestly, I left on good terms. I thought separate ways, do your thing. Turns out she's been trying some shit in the background for a while.
That's your definition of good terms?
Right. That's
when you say good terms, this is what we talking about.
Well, it wasn't all this at the time.
My boy, we don't
it wasn't,
have the same.
It was. I did not know about this or some of this other stuff.
Oh, she was Creek.
Hey, we do not have the same definition of good terms if this is how it's ended, and I gotta drop receipts on YouTube.
So let's go to the next lie.
The sheets crazy in the streets.
Let's go to the next lie. Right here. Okay. Let's see what this next.
And then even in the phone call, you just hear him saying like, "I'm harassing him, I'm stalking, and I'm a parasite." But that's how he.
One more time. So basically, all the harassment he's referring to happened within 2 days.
Yeah.
2 days. So she's claiming that only in January 12th in that area around is the time that she would harass me, do all this crazy stuff where she would hit me up from random numbers or go crazy. And I just want y'all to see, all right? Because I had to start digging. I'm gonna have the kill shot later. Don't worry, it's coming.
Uh-oh.
But let's just listen to some more lies. It only happened within 2 days. Let's find out.
And I need him to provide proof for that.
Okay. So, all right.
Damn, she said she needs to provide proof.
Him to provide proof for that.
Okay. 2025. So we're not even in January. That's how you already know she's already lying. Watch this. Watch this. This is all from her.
Look.
All from her.
Damn.
And you guys notice what happened there? San Jose police. This is one of the other suicide attempts.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Hey.
Like, this is 2026-02. That's February. Is this still January?
Right.
We're going to keep going through all of these. This is recently. This girl done made new accounts. And to this day, as recently as 2 days ago, she's making new Instagram accounts, liking every image so that I will go and try to contact her. So I need you to understand, she's been harassing the shit out of me.
Damn.
And stalking me. For extended period. I'll get to the blackmail. I'll get to the smoking guns later. But I'm just trying to establish how crazy and how long it's been and how I've said nothing about most of this behavior publicly because this is just embarrassing. Let's move on. Okay. Sheesh. This is all her. You can see Libertine. Crazy. This is okay. I didn't know this, but apparently when people make an Instagram from a Gmail account, okay, when you block them and they delete the account, it looks like this.
Yep.
So this is one of her many accounts. Okay. One of her many accounts. All right. These are all the accounts I've had to block from her where she's contacted me from.
God.
And I'll go keep going through the images. She has a lot of Instagrams, a lot of different ones. This is another one.
Yo.
These are some of the phone numbers. Okay.
Look at
so
this,
I just need to make it clear. This is not even the tip of the iceberg. I started deleting so many of the text messages. I don't know what kind of app she has where she can just generate a new phone number, but like she would create them faster than I could block them and they would be flooding in. Now you might say, well, Abba, why did you ever reply to anything? It started to get to me when it replied to other people around me. You know, my thing is if it's guarded towards me, it's easy to kind of ignore. But when it starts to involve my business, when it starts to message preach, when it starts to message the others around me and stuff like that, then I have a different response because now I feel like I'm involving them and I'm not protecting them.
Right. And I will feel the exact same way. You know, we going through a situation and you just start reaching out to my family, man. You just start reaching out to Mom Dukes. You start reaching out to my auntie, my grams, my cousin, my friends, my God family. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, what are we doing here? And why are you putting everybody in our business? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not worth it. And I'm not saying that you can't make the effort, but you can't go on somebody's channel, go on their live and then just be like, well, tell him to produce proof because you thought that he didn't have proof. And you said that he was harassing you and you never harassed him. And he blocked you on multiple accounts. He blocked you on multiple phone numbers. And you were reaching out to random YouTubers and Preach, his homeboy, to get in contact with him. But he was the one doing what? Now, I can admit, when I heard the phone call, Abba was wilding. He was wilding. He was saying some shit that you cannot come back from. But it sounded like from that point of time, they both were not trying to come back to each other anyway. Now, that don't make it right at all. Not one bit. It does not make it right. Understand what I'm saying? That does not make what he said right. But it sounded like she broke up with him, and then 3 hours later, when he said, okay, bet, we good, she contacted him again. Like, hold up, you just broke up with me. Like, why are you still calling me? But she did it anyway. Then she started reaching out to friends and family. Like, come on. And then you making multiple accounts to reach out to me. Like, come on, this is wild.
Okay. Not the best response. Still doesn't mean I shouldn't engage, but I hope you guys understand just how extensive the harassment has been from this individual.
Man.
All right. So we're going to move. I mean, you guys saw all this stuff. This was from the 2 days she mentioned, right? This is where she threatens to blackmail me with talking to Myron or whatever. Okay. But we're going to move past that. So this whole saga is going on. I want to move to another section real fast.
Okay.
Let's see here. Okay. So at this point, there's this other narrative here, and I'm going to let the clip play and then I'll explain.
I mean, and you said initially that he wanted the baby, but so you really had him on this, like, you know, seesaw effect. Like, if you're going to have this baby, we're not going to have this baby. So I can imagine that emotional toll on bro. Right. So why the flip-flop so much?
Yeah, I honestly empathize with him. I kept going back and forth because I saw I did see how much Abba was wanting the baby. Right. And I empathize with that.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's not in doubt. Everyone agrees.
Yeah, except her.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Except her what?
No, I cut you off. Go ahead.
She's claimed a couple of times that you left her. You implying that you didn't want that baby.
Right.
She said that.
Right. And didn't her friend that hit him up say, yo, why is Abba forcing her to get the AB? Come on.
God damn it. You can't make this shit up.
Forced him to get it. Like, what? He forced her to get it, and then she just admitted. Y'all seen it right there in 4K, bro. Tell me this is not wild, y'all.
You said a lot of things.
Fair. Carry on.
You suggested the abortion first.
And always, to be clear, until the 11th hour, it was always her idea, and it was me against it. Okay?
Right. It came from you. Why did you want to have...
Yeah, that's the thing. Why does her friend contact people saying Abba forced her to have it in January? We're talking about January. That's the thing that ticked me off. Yeah, I just remember. In the message that she showed us, someone contacted a YouTuber, someone or whatever.
She knows it's her friend. She admits that her friends do this for her.
Right.
On her behalf. It doesn't matter. The friend is saying, it's asking the people, why does Abba is forcing my friend to have an abortion?
Right.
That's what was said. Yeah. So that's why I'm like, wait.
There's no forcing. There's
I understand, but she's always saying that friend was saying Abba is forcing her. Why is Abba forcing her when it's her?
It just never happens.
Right.
The abortion in the first place. Why did you even come up with that idea?
Yeah. The only answer to this is just my human response. And when we first decided to have the baby, I thought, or when I first found out I was pregnant, I thought, okay, like this is going to be okay to go forward with. And after time went by, I was like, wait a minute, this is kind of really too soon. When if I say yes to this, then I would be moving out to Montreal. We're going to start this family, but I'm already seeing these heavy incompatibilities.
Hold on, don't cut the audio.
My bad.
Stay where you are.
Wait a minute, this is kind of really too soon. When if I say yes to this, then I would be moving out to Montreal. We're going to start this family, but I'm already seeing these heavy incompatibilities.
Okay, so now the next claim is that like Abba, she didn't want Abba, she just wanted the baby.
Damn.
Okay, that's the claim, and she wanted to co-parent, but she didn't want to be with Abba.
Right. Listen, man, let me know what y'all thinking in the comment section, man. If you are here, hit the like button, man. Make sure you share the video and let me know you here, man. Say what's good. Just say what's good in the chat, man. Let me know you here.
Then tell me why, after this girl ended things and then got the abortion anyways, did this girl try to circle back and then come up to visit 5 or 6 times? In fact, not only did she do that, she was pushing. She's like, I got leave. I could do that. And I kept saying no.
Damn.
Okay. You guys can read the text yourselves. You can see that she's asking for Taya, and I keep saying no every single time. In fact, at one point, she gets upset because she says, what answer can I give you that's not going to get me juked?
Yeah.
I'm like, juked? And she's like, you don't know what a juke is? Like a dodge? Like, this is basketball juking, okay? And what?
You dodge, duck, dip, dodge, and dive. That's what you doing, dog. Hit it with a... You feel me? I'm cross... Every time you ask, I'm crossing that ass over. Nah, you want me to... Nah, nope, I'm good. Hold up. Now, well, what if I... Nah, nope, I'm good.
What she means is, and she'll explain this in the next set of texts, I'm asking because there were 5 potential times for meeting, and then I'd get a spin move each time. It was a different case.
Jeez.
I just kept not wanting to see this person. I refused, after we'd broken up, to be involved. Okay?
To be what?
To be involved, to see each other.
Right.
We haven't seen each other since January 2nd. She's tried, okay?
What's that thing with a psychiatrist?
She gets mad, in fact, because at one point she goes, 6 times is crazy. And I'm like, yo, she getting mad because I'm refusing to do the thing. Not only does she say that, remember she said, oh, I'm afraid because then I would have to move to Montreal and that's terrifying. You know what this crazy broad does? One day she hits me up. She's like, I'm going to quit my job and I'll move in with you. Now, why am I saying this? I think in her head, she might be genuine. I don't know. I'm just trying to say to you guys how much this girl flip-flops. How much this girl goes from like, I want to be with you, to I don't know, to I want this baby, to I don't know. In my opinion, this girl never wanted the child. That's my honest opinion. That's why after 10 different flip-flops on having the kid or not, after 4 or 5 abortion appointments and canceling everything, at the point where she told me all of a sudden now she wants the kid, but she wants to end like blindsiding me, I just said, you're not going to use this thing to hover over me and control me for the rest of my life.
Right. And I would have said the same thing too. And this is exactly why I was like, just imagine if you went through with this in 18 years, you had to deal with that, bruh. And to be honest, when you have a kid, yes, it goes 18 years, but you see or you be around or you have to interact at some point in time with that other person, bruh, for the rest of your life. Weddings, ceremonies, graduations. You will see that other person at some point in time. But you mean to tell me that you're going to continue to go back and forth on whether you want to be with me, whether you want the baby or not, whether you're going to have an AB or not, whether you're going to move in with me or not, just all of these different levels of I'm just going to do this. Okay, no, I'm not. I'm going to do it. Okay, no, I'm not. I'm going to do it. No, okay. Like, bro, like after a while, you got to be like, hold the hell up. Yes or no? Just simple yes or no.
I don't think you want to have this child. And I know this too, because while we were together, there were 2 times where she cut me out of the pregnancy entirely. She said, I'm going to do this by myself. You're out. She just texted me crazy. Not because I said something insane or whatever. She was hormonal. She was getting upset. So I said, if you already able to cut me out of the pregnancy twice and do this on your own, I was like, all right, then go do it on your own. We'll see. Guess what happened? She had a chance to do it on her own, and she went and got the abortion by herself.
Dang.
Nobody was there. I hadn't spoken to her in weeks. She went and got it done. Yeah. She never wanted a child. She just needs somebody to blame for what she did.
That's deep right there, man. Pause. That's deep as hell. Pause. I'm just saying though, like, what that sound like to y'all? Like, what does that sound like to y'all? It like does Abba have a point? Does it sound like she wanted to have this baby or not? You feel me? Overly, you know, OD, overdoing it. You know what I'm saying? But damn, he like, yo, I don't think he wanted to have manipulation. You know what I'm saying? They got this little sound. I gotta get it, man. They gotta get the sound. They got manipulation, man. I'm just saying though, but damn.
And you don't believe me? We're gonna listen to her own words.
Uh-oh.
What's that thing about her needing a psychiatrist or watching a psychiatrist or needing to speak to a psychiatrist?
Mental health. I'm not going to get into that, but she got mental health. And you guys can see the message here. What does she say?
No
the last thing I want to do is be inconsiderate. I keep doing that. I mentioned that I said today about quitting my job and everything because that's how I felt about it. The everything and how I felt about it was moving up here. And I reference it at the bottom because I say, you're saying you want to quit everything and want to move here, followed by the issue is, and then we start going to other stuff. I'm like, you're not moving here. Like, this doesn't make sense. She's always, so that's why I never saw her again and I refused. Okay. Let's go back to it and we're going to skip a little bit further ahead.
Look, we might have to skip a little bit further ahead, man. We are 45 minutes in, but what I'm going to do is I want to get just a little bit more and then I got to go to the bombshell that he hit her with, man, because she didn't think that he had the receipts. And y'all see him pulling them out one by one. He in the strip club with these receipts right now. He throwing them up there like they ones right now, man. Damn.
Right.
Okay. So remember I told you that she handled the whole breakup and everything really weirdly and awkwardly. People said, oh, but whatever. I want you to listen to her own words. This is after the abortion. She reaches out. We're talking. And then this is what she says.
To be honest with you, I didn't do that right. And I should have talked to you first.
What she's talking about is the whole breakup and then making arbitrary decisions by herself without consultation.
Right.
And I do feel like I did that wrong. It was a mistake how I handled all of that. And insane. It was.
Remember, she did everything right during her relationship. Everything.
She did say that, y'all.
At the time, it was. I hope like you understand like how profound the pressure was for me, and I just didn't have like the clarity or like the tools to figure it out, and that's all I can tell you. And
sorry, I was playing video games while she was yapping.
And I kind of just like abruptly blindsided you. But yeah, the pregnancy intensified everything.
So she admits to blindsiding me like I've been saying this whole time.
Right.
But in between, I felt debilitated with trying to make a decision. And this is something I kind of like hinted to you that I was worried and like anxious. I know as I'm talking about this, it doesn't make any sense. And I'm telling you what was going on in my head at the time.
The hell?
And night. And
we'll go eat.
I didn't even talk about it. I didn't even talk about it with you because I was just like, when I walked out and I said like,
that sound gotta be somebody on his headphones coming through his headphones. He said he was gaming.
I did this. She was like, what the hell did you do? And I said, and that's like another reason why I know it was just like, I was just trying to do the right thing. I didn't want to fail anybody.
So she's trying to say now that this was spontaneous. It wasn't well thought out. I was just so think about that. I just want y'all to think about the fact that this woman was going to try to alter my life, alter the course of the relationship, everything. And she wasn't thinking straight. She was just doing shit. That was her whole relationship. She was never stable. She was never consistent. She's always flip-flopping. None of it makes sense. And if you go listen to her tell a story, none of it makes sense. It's because she's not all there. So,
this is why I said you got to hold the L2. Because if she not all there, you not all there. Well, you wasn't at least all there when you was making these decisions. You was looking at that ass. you was looking at that body. You was looking at that pretty face. You said, okay. You know what I'm saying? I want to see if what they say is true. You know what I'm saying? I want to see what they say is true about these little Asian women. This is what I want to do. And that's what you did. Got you caught up. Usher, that's what Usher said. Got you losing control. You know what I'm saying? And this is what happens, man. Just is what it is.
Okay. So, what comes after this portion? Because we need to get to the good stuff. And don't worry, it's going to get good. Now we get on to the idea that Abba has an anger issue. He does this yelling and verbal abuse and all this other stuff. And every time I heard her, I would be like, what are you smoking? But then she told a story I remember. And I knew it didn't go the way she said. But let's listen to her tell the story. And I want you guys to listen to this in its entirety.
And then another comment about like girls being hot in Spain and just something like that. And
backdrop, she's at my place. This is the final time we see each other around New Year's. Okay. We're sitting around having breakfast. And this is what she's referencing. I'm going to let her tell the story and then I'll add in the blanks.
Okay.
You were talking about how attractive other girls were in front of you.
Look at this.
Yeah, he was like, I went to Spain and like Spain has the hottest people. And he was like, the women in Spain are like really hot. And we had talked about this before. And he says stuff like this. And then I get upset and then I leave the house and then I come back. But I do pack my things because I'm like, I'm going to go somewhere else. But I do come back and I was just like a little angry. So I went to the coffee shop next door. I do come back and he gets so upset with me. We start fighting again.
What did you get upset with you for? Because it was at a coffee shop?
Because I left, yeah. And he got so upset and I was trying to explain to him why I was upset. And he just wouldn't hear it. He didn't understand why I was upset or mad. Things would escalate. I'm trying to explain it to him. He's like, no, you left. You need to get out the house. And I'm trying to tell him, like, why don't you see why I left in the first place? And then it would rile up and then I start crying. And then he does the whole mocking and yelling and screaming thing. And I know that's hard to imagine, but like,
it's hard to imagine because you're not saying shit that is very concrete.
She said I was yelling.
Yes, I understand. But
I was screaming.
I understand, but she's leaving the way she is telling the story. There's a lot of things that you leave out.
Mm-hmm.
The story is not very precise. Like someone that would, you know what? I'm not going to say someone. I'm telling a story. I was right. I'm telling you, listen, we were talking about this. We were talking about that. And then he said this. He said that. Then I was upset because you're explaining stuff. She's not really explaining.
Okay. Yeah. Listen.
That's a good point, though. You know, if you're going to go live, you're going to go on somebody's channel and tell them all of this stuff, man. Facts. Listen, you're going to go live. You're going to go on Stevie Knight. You know Stevie Knight don't rock with Abba no more, man. Ever since Abba called him out over some school lunches, bruh. Over some school lunches. He said, yo, you don't believe that kids, you know, who don't got money should get school lunches? You don't think so? Stevie Knight was like, man, I'm just saying, because he's a conservative. So he's trying to say, nah, we should get rid of these different type of public programs, even for people who don't deserve it. You got to pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Abba said, yo, these kids, they didn't do nothing. You know? And ever since then, he been calling them evil, calling them an evil genius, saying, yo, so he was chomping at the bit to put this story out there. But when Abba dropped these receipts, are you going to come back online and go live and be like, yo, Abba dropped some shit? He has some facts. She came on my joint. She said some shit. He refuted it. Like, I gave her the platform. Nah, he not going to do it because he's still going to double down, triple down, quadruple down on Abba not being shit. So he like, I'm rocking with that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, you're not the only person who feel like the baby was made up. You're not the only person. Abba said he has proof that the baby was that she was actually pregnant, but you're not the only person that feel that way for sure. You know what I'm saying? Same thing. I'm not. I don't know. I just know that she was manipulative. Like either way, I mean, I think she did show a receipt. You know, from her going to have the AB done. I think she showed that on the Satan the Center, but oh, you know, I listen. I'm just saying she a manipulator. She a manipulator. I'm just saying. Like I said, you gotta give Abba some smoke because I think he done some things wrong. He just looked past everything that she was doing, and he was still rocking. Now I don't know when all this stuff started. But if this started off like this and he decided to just continue going, I'm gonna keep going, we're gonna keep rocking, then this is on him. You let yourself get played. You let yourself get manipulated, bro. So in that aspect, you have to hold the L. But on the other side of this, cuckoo. Hey, listen, I'm just saying, a little cuckoo. And if it was the emotions from the baby, because it could be that, you know, you can give her that, give or take, give her the emotions. But outside of the baby, because I think what he said they got pregnant 4 months in. So what happened leading up until this time? If any of this was going on, and you look past it, you duck, dodge, dip, dive, duck, all of the red flags, you gotta hold the L. It don't mean she ain't crazy though.
Whole mocking and yelling and screaming thing, and I know that's hard to imagine, but like just refer
It
to
ain't
the
hard for
phone.
me to imagine after hearing that goddamn phone call. So
All right. So Stevie believes that I was screaming and yelling and being verbally abusive.
Right.
Yeah. So the phone call is just like a preview to what I experienced a lot with him personally. It didn't feel right. It didn't feel safe. He would yell. He would scream. I was pregnant in Montreal. He kicked me out. He has his reasons for it. I was pregnant. I had no signal outside. I was locked out the apartment in Canada weather. And
okay. You guys heard that, right? So I'm going to give you guys the context of the argument. The argument wasn't that big. It was basically, she's like, she makes it sound like I was like, man, there's fucking, the women in Spain are so hot. And that's not what happened. We're just talking about how people are attractive in different places. You know, in some places you'll find the men are more attractive. In some places you'll find the women are more attractive. Me and Preach have had this conversation dozens of times. Where we'd be like, oh, the women here are more attractive. The men there, I think, have a better style, whatever. Fair?
Fair.
So we were having this, and we were talking about the dudes in the West Coast, whatever it is. And then I mentioned it, and she got upset.
Of course, you don't have that conversation with your girl.
Facts. Hey, that's a conversation that you have with the fellas. Hey, bro, man, y'all ever been to, you feel me? But that's like locker room type talk. You know what I'm saying? Your boys get back. Hey, man, I was over here and such as. Hey, man, the girls was looking good. That's something you keep between you and your partners. You know what I'm saying? Now, I mean, there are some women out there who will be like, "Hey, look at her. Look, she got a nice body. She got a nice shape. You know, she got it going. Look at her over there. She got a fatty." Like, but for most women, if you be like, "Yo, baby, look, she got a fatty," she gonna be like, "Huh? Excuse me? I beg your pardon." And so, yeah, I mean, I can see her getting mad over that. I mean, now, if y'all was having a conversation and y'all just was like, okay, like, you know, yo, the guys on the West Coast, because he said that's what she was talking about. And you're like, okay, well, yeah, the girls in Spain, they look good too, like that. And then she got mad after she was just talking about dudes, and then you start talking about girls and she got mad, then it was, then that's crazy. But, that's just not a conversation that you want to, especially if you go a little too far, you already know what's going to happen, dog. She going to be trying to put your ass on the couch.
That's her bad.
Facts.
She got upset about that. Okay. God forbid. She throws a tantrum.
Rightfully.
When she gets upset, I just give her space. So that's what she needs. So that's how we settle things up. I respect it. I go to the room. A time goes by. I go outside. She's gone. I go look for her. Can't find her. And then I realized she packed her bags and took it with her. Can't find her bags. So over a minor argument on the final day that we were spending times after she's just traveled a good 9 hours to be here, over a minor argument, she packed her bags and she left.
Damn.
Was I upset? Absolutely. She claims that when she came back, I was upset because she left. I don't care you left. I think it's normal in an argument. If you want to take a walk, take some space, packing the bags to me, especially knowing how I like to set up things where like, we can always figure this out. Just don't walk out on me. Don't quit. We can figure it out. Her packing the bags was a bit far from me. She comes back, okay? And she makes a comment to me. She goes, I won't even say what the comment is, actually, because you guys will find out. So now she's claiming I was screaming, I was yelling. I was verbally abusive, and then I kicked her out, and I left her outside as a pregnant woman in the Montreal cold.
Right.
Right? She went outside. I said, get out of here, bitch. And I said, freeze to death.
Right.
Right?
And you know why she did it, man? Because if you seen the phone call that she released, he was going ham. He was going ham. And hey, look, and I said it, I was wrong for what he said, you know, and I know that they were talking about that they were at wit's end and they were, you know, done and they both were going their separate ways. It looked like she never was going their separate ways. He was doing the old Yeller thing. Y'all know the old Yeller thing? Y'all know at the end of Old Yeller, when you're trying to get rid of Old Yeller, you like, oh, Yeller, I don't like you, Old Yeller. You're ugly, Old Yeller. You stink. Yeah, I don't like you anymore. Get out of here. And he was just saying whatever the hell he had to say to get her out of his life. And she was recording it. Now, guess what? Came back bitching ass. Like, you got to watch it. you gotta watch it, man. And to be honest, I feel like she recorded the phone call. She said she recorded it because he talked to her like that before, right? But you still trying to be with him. It's either one or two options why you recorded that phone call. Number one, you either wanted to send that phone call to other people so they can put it out on YouTube so you can embarrass him because you knew he was a public figure, or you were going to use that against him when you started your YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? She already started to try to bring Instagram into this. She like, I want to be a social media socialite. I want to be an influencer. I'm going to do fitness and all of this and have on tight clothes so I can get my... She said she had her shit for like a month that had 28,000 followers. She like, hey, but if I drop this on YouTube, this gonna get me a milli. I'm telling you, she only dropped 3 videos so far and almost got 1,000 subscribers. Insane. All off of the back of this drama right here. And to be honest, by the end of the night, she might have 1,000.
Now, here's what's crazy. I didn't realize this, but I actually had recorded that interaction.
Uh-oh. Is this the receipt that he said he had that she thought that he didn't have? She said, I begged Abba to drop a receipt. I know he don't got a receipt for what I'm about to say, so I'm going to say it. So she went on there, knew she could just say whatever the hell she wanted to say, but we about to see where this is going to go.
I forgot.
Look at the smirk.
The reason why is that when I get somebody out of my house, just so there's no craziness or they can't say later, sometimes I do that. You know what I mean? And you might think it's a lot, but it saved me.
Right.
And I want you guys to listen to the interaction where I was screaming and yelling.
Here we go, y'all.
Him personally, it didn't feel right. It didn't feel safe. He would yell. He would scream. I was pregnant in Montreal. He kicked me out. He has his reasons for it. I was pregnant. I had no signal outside. I was locked out the apartment in Canada weather, and then it would rile up, and then I start crying. And then he does the whole and yelling and screaming thing. And
you tried to book a hotel and it didn't work? Well, you clearly didn't just go to get coffee. So what happened? You booked a hotel and your phone didn't work, so that's why you came back?
It couldn't even work down there.
Right.
So she came back and she said, I'm like, where were you? And she's like, I only came back because I didn't have any cell service, but I want to book my own place. So not only did she just disappear like this, when she came back, she kept acting weird. And at this point, she starts talking about it doesn't feel safe. So me, a woman says anything like that, that's a wrap.
Okay.
You don't feel safe in my home? I'm not going to keep you here. Right. Especially you a tiny woman. I'm a black dude. I ain't playing that shit. So I said, cool.
So because you couldn't book a hotel with your phone, now you want to stay here?
Do you want me to go?
I do want you to go. Yeah, you quit. So you were trying to book a hotel. Now you coming back pretending like you didn't want to go. So I don't need that shit. Leave. If you want to leave, leave. Absolutely, actually.
Is he yelling right now, y'all? Is he screaming at her? I don't think. Is he yelling? Is he screaming?
Let me book it for you. You tripping?
Damn.
Shit, you staying here just because.
This is me yelling. Keep in mind, I'm close to the mic and I had to boost the audio because her voice is so low. So you think this sounds loud? It's because I boosted it as much as I could so y'all could hear her.
You couldn't get cell service? Oh, hell no. So I'm going to book it for you. Book a hotel with your phone. Now you want to stay here.
Do you want me to go?
I do want you to go. Yeah, you quit. So you were trying to book a hotel. Now you coming back pretending like you didn't want to go. So I don't need that shit. Leave. If you want to leave, leave. Absolutely, actually.
Sheesh.
Let me book it for you. You tripping?
Yo.
Shit, you staying here just because you couldn't get cell service? Oh, hell no.
Hey, he fed the hell up. Y'all hear that, man? He like, hey, nah, you not about to use and abuse me, mama.
So I'm going to book it for you. I'll pay for the Uber and everything. I'll make it super easy.
Look.
Exactly. So now you don't need the cell service. I'm going to book it for you.
Let me know when the screaming starts.
You are tripping. I consent to receiving a
let me know when the yelling starts.
Look.
Don't forget, this is her evidence of verbal abuse. This incident. Listen.
You're not doing that.
Okay, so you guys didn't hear this, but I'm going to just play it back. At one point, she starts to move to another room for no reason. Her shit's there in the living room. She moves to another room, okay? She's so unsafe.
I consent to receiving additional.
Stop yelling, Abba. Listen.
Well, I don't know what she's doing, but she's not. I don't know why she just went to that room. You're not doing that.
He said, I don't know why she just went to that room.
I don't know what she's doing in this other room.
All right, I booked it. So let's go. You don't have to stay in this room. It's cold. Let's go.
No.
Hey, I booked it.
No.
She said no.
Yeah.
She said no.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Hey, I booked it.
No.
What do you mean no?
She definitely said no.
You're going to stay at my place? I already booked the hotel.
Just cancel it.
I'm not canceling it. You need to go. You want to leave? You leave.
Right.
Hey, get up out of here. I told you quit on me again.
How is that me quitting?
All right, listen, I'm not raising my voice. You're not going to yell. I just want you to leave.
Damn, you even heard him say, listen, I'm not going to raise my voice, but I just want you to go. You said you don't feel safe. I'm a black man. You're a tiny Asian woman. I'm just saying, I don't want this to be a thing. I'm recording. I'm protecting myself. I'm making sure I'm good. Just go. You go your way. I go mine. Come on, mama. What we doing here?
I just want you gone.
I even said I'm not raising my voice. I just want you to leave.
Right.
And don't forget, this room is empty. There's no furniture in here. And so it echoes like crazy.
I'm not going.
Why are you staying? You're wasting my time. I don't want you in my house no more. You wanted to quit? That's it. That's a wrap between us.
So I can be mistreated and then me leaving.
You can say you were mistreated. That's your version. Your version is always you're the victim. I don't really care. I already booked your hotel. You need to go. I never thought I'd kick you out of my house, but this happened. You're leaving 100%. You're definitely not staying in my house tonight.
Are you guys terrified yet?
We're not doing this back and forth, finding out bullshit. I ain't doing that. Let's go.
I didn't.
I booked the hotel. You're leaving 100%. Okay, well, listen, don't make me call the cops. So you can either leave because you choose to, or I call the cops.
Damn. Come on now. Then y'all gotta tell me if you still with me right here, right now. You gotta tell me if that's verbal abuse, number one. You gotta tell me if he done the right thing by recording to protect himself. And then number three, you gotta let me know if him saying, listen, I'm not gonna forcibly remove you. I'm not on that type of time. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call 911. And we can just see what they gotta say about this, and they could get you on up out of here for me. I already booked you a hotel, mama. I'll even get you an Uber, short, but you got to get up out of here. You said you don't feel safe. I'm not taking no chances with you tonight. Go sleep it off, and maybe, just maybe, we can talk it out again tomorrow.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes.
Okay. Now we're going to keep playing.
I can't forcibly remove you from my house. I can't do that.
Okay.
You can't do that.
Okay.
It's a lot.
And don't forget, guys, I didn't have any obligation to. I booked her
It's a lot.
to the hotel. I want to make sure she gets home safe. Her flight tomorrow is already set up. She has all the information. I booked the hotel in her name, not mine. I made sure everything is good for her. Because a woman tells me, no, let me just say this. If a woman ever ushers the word to you, I don't feel safe in their urine crib, they got to go.
Hey, listen, ladies too. Hey, ladies too. When it starts to get to this point, man, you got to protect yourself because you just never know what's going to happen when them police is called. It could be your neighbor. You know what I'm saying? It could be a friend. It could be somebody who you had on the phone and they heard y'all start arguing. You just never know. But once those words like, yo, I don't feel safe. I want you out my house. Get up out of here. All that type of stuff like that. You might as well just turn on the record. Go ahead. I want them to know, listen, I'm just packing my stuff. I'm not saying it's not toxic. I'm just saying I'm just pack my stuff and I'm a mosey. You feel me? If I got to pack a little bag, if I got to sleep in my car for the night, I can come back and get the rest. That's fine. That's fine. But the one thing you're not going to do, you're not going to call the cops on me and say, I done anything. We too old for that. You feel me? I'm just already know. Record button on, listen, record button on, press and record. I'm recording the recording. I don't care. It just is what it is. But for real though, that's some good advice just to protect yourself.
If they don't live in town, get them some accommodations, keep it safe. I don't play that shit. So when she said that goofy ass shit to me, I said, you got to go. Now, I was stern, but I never yelled. I never started screaming or mocking or whatever.
You're yelling now.
Yep, facts.
Yo, the tone policing is crazy.
Too loud, all in my ear. Pause. Pause. I'm talking about the video, y'all.
Bro.
One or the other, but I promise you I'm not keeping you in my house. I'm not doing this lengthy argument. Please leave.
Please.
Go stay at the hotel. Go do your thing.
Okay, I will go.
Yes, thank you. Let's go.
1 sec.
She said 1 sec. I waited.
1 sec. Oh, okay. I thought she said I'm sick.
I told you go laugh. Did I tell you go laugh? Didn't I tell you go laugh? And you were like, we'll see. We'll see.
Right.
We'll see.
This is crazy, number one, just even had to put this out here, to be honest. This is crazy as hell to have to put this out here. I know he really didn't want to drop these receipts, man. But when she started going on all these other platforms of dudes that she knew he had beef with, that's when it started to just get wild. You know what I'm saying? He already responded to the first video. It should have just been. But she like, nope, I'm going to continue to expose him. I'm going on platform after platform. She was already planning on reaching out to other platforms. That was a part of the blackmail. She said, I was never going to do it. I promised I wasn't going to do it. But somebody else had to call her out on it. Like, look, why would you? That is blackmail, shorty. That is the definition of blackmail. Why would you? Like, what are you doing? And she was like, oh, I can see why you're saying that. Like, it's just like, what are we doing, man? And like I said, bro, I gotta say it. And I know some of this stuff you're not gonna be able to see. When you're getting to know somebody, you're not gonna be able to see all of this. But I know he had to see some of these red flags along the way.
All right, we're putting on our shoes. We're leaving. Now, guys, remember this next part. Because I'm going to have to go back because y'all might have forgot because This is a little while ago. Let me go back. Remember what she said? What happened next?
With him personally, it didn't feel right. It didn't feel safe. He would yell. He would scream. I was pregnant in Montreal. He kicked me out. He has his reasons for it. I was pregnant. I had no signal outside. I was locked out the apartment in Canada weather. And then...
Okay, you guys heard that portion, right?
Yeah.
So I locked her out in Canada weather, left her to die.
This nigga's gonna say, give me back my keys. Watch.
You have to leave, so I'm not. Your version is always you're the victim. Definitely not. Well, listen, don't make me call it.
Don't make me call the cops.
Listen. I left her alone in Montreal cold weather. This recording, bro. We're going downstairs. We're about to get her the Uber so she goes to the hotel. Watch what happens.
All this noise. Okay. About to say I had to skip past some of that noise.
I'll get you an Uber. No, you're not.
She says, I'm going to take care of it. I said, I'm going to get you Uber. She said, I'm going to take care of it. Okay?
To go to the hotel, you need the reservation.
I'll figure it out.
No, we have to do it together. All right, baby. Let's go.
So now we're in the lobby. Watch what happens. Listen.
I'll figure it out. Leave me alone. I'll figure it out.
You need the hotel.
Okay, I'll figure it out.
I have texted her the confirmation for the hotel. She has the PIN number. I sent it to her. But she's saying, no, I'm going to figure it out. But she already has the information.
All right, then. I'll send you the details.
My phone doesn't work, so I don't. Whatever happens to me.
No, you chose this. No, you chose this.
Damn.
No, you chose this. It's not my phone doesn't work. Whatever happened to me, fine. I got you a room.
Right.
I got you a Uber.
Right.
Now you're on some, I'll take care of it. My phone doesn't work.
Right.
Whatever happens to me, fine.
Facts. Like, come on, short. Come on. But we just seen you on Stevie Knight's channel talking about, this is what I'm saying. Stevie Knight should have just stayed out of this. You should have waited. In my opinion, you just should have waited, bro. You know that relationships are complicated, man. You jumped off the porch to take this woman's side right off of the back just because you hate this man. Matter of fact, you just have a very fond disdain of him. We're not going to say you hate him. You know what I'm saying? You just don't like him. You don't like him so much that you was willing to just be like, you know what? Hey, whatever you say, we gonna let you say it. You don't gotta prove it. You don't gotta show no proof. You don't gotta have no receipts, mama. I'm taking your side because I interacted with him, a man, and he treated me a certain way, a man. And you know what? I believe whatever you say because you're a woman, because he treated me, a man, a certain type of way. Come on, bro. Like, now she done went on your platform and said, he kicked me out in the cold. He was cussing at me. He was yelling at me. And then we just got to hear the video. We just got to hear the whole recording and none of that happened. Now, like I said, he said he was stern. He was like, yo, you got to go. I'm going to call the cops. You got to get up out of here. Those were true. But not once did you hear him yelling. Not once did you hear him cussing. I mean, I don't remember. Maybe he cussed. But he wasn't like cussing at her like, yo, get your motherfucking ass up out of here. He wasn't doing that. You know what I'm saying? So, like, do y'all feel like Stevie got to come out and just be like, damn, yo, okay, like, I gave her a platform. She said what she said. Yo, he refuted it. I got to give him his props for what he refuted. The receipts that he had, I just gotta say, okay, I gotta chalk that up. That's an L on my behalf. But what about this other stuff, Abba? That's what I would do. I'll be like, yo, Abba, man, you got that point. You got that point. That's 3-0. You got me. But hold on, what about this? Because she did say that. You ain't got proof of that. I'm trying to get you to drop proof of everything. I just want, if I don't like you, we ain't cool like that. I want you to drop all your receipts, man. So I'll be like, yeah, okay, you proved me wrong. You proved me wrong. You got that one. You got that one. You got me, dog. But what about this? I'm gonna have you dropping everything, dog. Pause. This is what it is.
My girl.
Listen again.
I'll send you the details.
My phone doesn't work, so I don't, whatever happens to me, fine.
So you know I didn't make up the subtitles.
Oh man.
This goofy ass broad runs outside in the middle of winter with apparently no cell service and does a damsel in distress act, which she always does. Every time I break up with her, she's always putting herself in danger. Don't believe me? It gets worse. So remember, I forced her out. I left her outside in Montreal weather. She was freezing to death. I did nothing. I was going to get her the Uber to the hotel, which under her name. She didn't want it. She ran outside. I'm like, come back. She didn't want to.
I'll make sure you get there. Best Western.
He said best Western Hotel. Hey man, I'm gonna tell you how. You know, Stevie Knight don't like Abba. He don't like Abba. Now, so I already knew once she dropped her video and I seen that first video, Surviving Abba, come out, or whatever, the I Had a Baby by Abba, and then Stevie Knight hurry up and jumped on that, pause, it was because he don't like him. He was the only one. And that's why other creators start calling him out right away, bro. That's why. And Abba wasn't dropping the receipts just yet. He was not dropping the receipts just yet. Right? So then when Abba went live afterwards, he still didn't want to come back, right? Yeah. He still was like, I'm going to double down. And even Saint. So Saint said that he don't not like Abba. Like he don't have no problem with Abba. Right? He said he don't have no problem with him. But she kept reaching out to all these different YouTubers trying to get her story out there. So she was just trying to get on any big platform that she could get on. And the Saint was like, yo, y'all can see what type of girl this is. Y'all can see what. And then right after that, she went right on his platform. And like, bro, he was just talking about you, shorty. Like, I mean, so that was kind of wild in itself, man. Mate, like, it's insane, man. Yeah, I agree. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah, Stevie Knight in the same boat, bro. Stevie Knight is in the same boat. And I know Stevie not gonna come out and say, yo, damn, he got me on a few of those, bro. He proved it wrong on a few of these. Like, he got to, because his audience has been calling him out for a while now, since the first video. Yeah, man. But see, you know what it is? This is what it is, bro. So when yeah, hey, that's true. That's true. But see, Stevie Knight is he be grifting, bro. He be grifting. And what I mean by that is he be, you know, some people get so far in the conservative lane, they get stuck in their lane, bro. So it's believe all women. Okay, nope, we can't because women be lying, right? That's what he'll say. But because the conservative movement is on that side, he got to stay there. but he want to believe her so bad because of his disdain for Abba, bro. You know, just is what it is, man. That I'm telling you, it's because he don't like Abba, bro. All over the Charlie Kirk thing. When they had the whole back and forth, and he was calling him evil because he said he didn't believe that Erica Kirk was acting the way that she should have been acting, you know, and he also said, you know, that he can understand why people was tripping on Charlie Kirk, but not celebrating his death. And that's the reason why. So ever since then, they've been beefing.
Hey.
Hey, look, I agree. I mean, the crazy part about it, bro, is I used to rock with Stevie for a second. You know what I'm saying? I don't really like I'm not really into the whole, oh, this is a liberal commentator, this is a conservative. You know, I like good content. You know what I'm saying? But you know, and he's a Q, so you know he's you know, he's in a black frat. You know what I'm saying? He's a member of the D9. I'm a noob. You know, so I was like trying to be supportive, right? But he started kind of moving funny around the Charlie Kirk thing. He started moving funny around that, calling everybody evil because they disagree with his points and all of that. That's when I was like, all right, bro, I'm kind of off. I'm kind of off this right now, man. But then when him and Abba got into it, I'm like, okay, this is entertaining, but you kind of like you going a little too far with the evil shit. You know what I'm saying? Calling everybody evil for no reason, bro. Like everybody. People just say, hey man, I didn't rock with Charlie Kirk. Yeah, he evil. Like what? No, I didn't like his message. I'm not celebrating the man's passing, though. That's just evil. Oh, come on. All right, we're not doing that, bro. We're not doing that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro. I like I said, man, I get it, bro. It's just a wild situation, man. Facts. Hey. Hey, yeah, you remember too. Hey, everything that he said, bro. Yeah, I mean, I did say that kids in the hood don't deserve school lunches. I don't believe in free lunch. I don't believe in free lunch, right? And ever since then, oh no, man, y'all taking me out of context though. Y'all taking me out of context though. Everything he said, like, bro, how did we just take you saying that you don't believe that school should serve free lunches? You know what I'm saying? That's the conservative. That's that conservative movement that he was trying to push forward. He had to stand on that standpoint, man. Look, bro. I'm telling you, man. Hey, right. These are your words, bro. And when Abba and Preach made them songs about him, bro, it just went wild, bro. Hey, it's just been a wild situation, bro. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? And you one of the main people out here. He got a bunch of followers, bunch of subscribers, bro. Big channel. You know what I'm saying? I could just wish to get there one day. You know what I'm saying? And I don't go live all the time. Like my channel was really mainly a reaction channel, you know, and I'll react to some boxing because I did that for a long time. But, you know, I don't go live a lot, bro. I'm trying to start though. So, you know what I'm saying? If you here with me right now and you rocking with the content, man, don't forget to like the video, man. Share this mug. Get more people over here, man. Let's finish this conversation up. Let's just have a good time, man. I'm having a good time tonight.
Oh, hold on. She won't be stupid then. Holy fucking retard.
He called her a retard?
Because I just saw her run outside. I'm like, don't be a retard, then go ahead.
Oh, got it. She wasn't next to him. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the R word though, man. Damn. I don't like the R word, man, but she wasn't around him. That don't make it good though. I know. That don't make it better, but I'm just saying, I'm not a fan of the R word. I try not to use it, man, as much as I possibly can, man.
Watch what happens after this, okay? This next part's funny because then I start reaching out to her to make sure she got the information, okay?
Hey, I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, I'm honest, bro. I'm honest. Like when I heard her on Satan Center, I said that Abba was wrong for the way that he was talking to her. I said that Abba took an L also for letting it get this far. You feel me? I feel like he took an L for letting it get this far because the relationship was 6 months. When did you start seeing any of these type of signs? You know what I'm saying? When? It's no way that she got pregnant. Well, I mean, it could have. She could have been a chameleon. This could have came out soon as she got pregnant, or, you know, some people say pregnant. But I'm just saying that she could have been a chameleon. But if he's seen any of these red flags along the way, and he just said, forget it, he wanted the roller coaster ride just as much as she did. He just didn't know that it was going to get this bad. You know what I'm saying? And you know, dudes will be like, hey, man, she a little crazy. You know, that cat. hey, when she lacking in that, she packing in that cat. You feel me? So, hey, she might not have it all up here right now, but I'm telling you, she be doing her thug thing in between the sheets. You know what I'm saying? It be like that, man. So, yeah, bro. And sometimes you get lost in a beautiful woman. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mean like losing yourself in a relationship, because I don't like to say that, but I'm just saying he lost himself in a beautiful woman. Mesmerized. Nice little petite team. Next thing you know, you online, explaining yourself, gotta drop receipts, and we all know that this ain't even. I mean, now he be having some receipts, but he not a person who shows his personal life online like that.
I have never tried to commit suicide because he broke up with me.
So these are the text messages what's scribbled over here. Okay. This is the booking confirmation.
Okay.
That I sent her.
Right.
Okay. Here is her texting me after running outside like a goofball. And she goes, my phone is going to die. I don't have service. Then I'm like, come back to the building. I'll get you an Uber. I'm in the lobby. Right. I'm still trying to help this goofy ass person.
Come on.
Well, you're two goofies, technically.
Fair. Right. I'll own that. I'm being goofy.
You're two
okay.
Goofies.
But one thing I did not do is verbally and emotionally abuse. Okay. I'll own I made plenty of mistakes.
Yeah.
I'll own this was a toxic relationship.
Fact.
Was it crazy? It wasn't that crazy. She was definitely. But I played into it and I entertained it for too long.
Too damn long. And you can't say that it wasn't crazy. This is crazy. In a 6-month time frame, when you got to tell a girl, I'm not going to put my hands on you, I'm not going to forcibly remove you, but I'm going to call 911, I'm going to call 911. You don't know. That's a crazy relationship.
But there was none of that. Everything she claimed never happened. And I'm still trying to help her. Watch how crazy this is. And I want you to see how she weaponizes. I'm still texting her, come back to the building, come back to the building. I'm even literally putting it in an image, and I drew it so she could see the come back so I could get her to safety, okay? Right. Because even though I know she's being manipulative, I'm still trying to make sure she's safe.
Peep game. I just said that it was two goofies.
Facts.
Right? But actually, I really believe that the fact that you were goofy in that situation actually is the thing that saved you.
Facts.
Because you're doing the good thing and you're showing faith. For example, let's say you would have to present this to someone, I don't know, legal forces or whatever, whatnot. It shows that you try to, it doesn't show that you're being violent. It shows that you try to help her every freaking step of the way. So yes, I did say two goofies, but it's the thing that helps you. No, the problem is you stretch it a little.
No,
facts, because you was playing into it the whole time. You ain't had no choice.
I'm gonna say something.
Go ahead.
When someone is pregnant with your child, there's a mindset that changes. Okay. Yes, this person was taking me through a roller coaster, but I was really in the mindset that the kid's in danger too.
Sure.
Okay.
100%.
So in my head, I told myself I could assume and be bravado and be like, yeah, you just playing me, bitch. Fuck you. But y'all think if that's actually someone you think is your child, you're not going to take a chance. And that's how I was approaching it. So you can make fun of it or whatever. I can live with myself if I do too much and she played me. I can't live with myself if I didn't do enough and she did actually end her life and I could have done something to help.
100%.
So is it goofy? You can say that.
You can say that.
You can say that. But at this point, I'd rather take that chance and look stupid than not do the right thing and then look actually reprehensible.
Yeah. And I mean, it looked bad when Stevie Knight dropped the phone call. And like I said, I don't think that he was right the way that he was talking to her. You know what I'm saying? I can only speak from the mindset. The mindset is you played back and forth. And like what the girls will say right now, you've been playing in my face, right? You telling me that you're pregnant, you're going back and forth, you're going back and forth, you're going back and forth. You don't know if you want to be with me one day, then you want to be with me. Now, this could be like Brittany said, this could be all the emotions that was coming from the baby, right? But at the same time, you got to think about the other person that you're doing this to and how this is affecting them during this situation. Now, she probably wasn't thinking about that. And this could have all been a play. Like, this could have all been a play. It could have been, yo, now that we're together, I'm pregnant, I'm going to start reaching out because I see his content and I see what he do to guys like Fresh on Fresh and Fit. I see what he do to Myron Gaines. I see what he do to Stevie Knight. I'm going to reach out to them real quick. This could have been a play. And listen, when I see her responses and I see that interview with Stevie Knight, with Saint in the Center podcast, that's what changed my mind. That's like, it wasn't even a mind change because I didn't try to take nobody's side right off of the bat. I'm like, let the evidence fall. That's all you can do in a situation like this. Relationships are wild sometimes. You know, there's the good, the bad, the ugly. You know what I'm saying? And this shit got ugly. But at the same time, she came out with it. I'm not going to take her word for it just because she said it. Just like I didn't take Abba's word for it just because he said it. But now when y'all start dropping receipts, and then you start playing things back in your mind, you be like, hold up, Shorty. Shorty was saying some stuff that ain't right. And then I heard another creator, Messy Michonne, she said, yeah, this whole thing sounds like manipulation. And this is a woman calling you out. Like, come on, man. Like, the whole thing is wild. You said the man did all this. It's just like, come on, bro. Hey, damn. This situation is wild, man. I can't even lie, man. Let me see what Shadow Man said in the chat, man. All right, I think when Libby went out her way. Yeah. Man. Look. Yeah, some of these people, bro, we already knew. But you know what? The person who surprised me the most, Myron Gaines. I had to give Myron his props when I see his response. He was like, Abba, you're a goofy, but I can see how this could happen to you. You were making fun of Fresh for this same type of situation, but I can understand. And Shorty doesn't seem like she all there right now. That right there surprised me because I just knew Myron was going to be video after video after video, especially for the way Abba and Preach was doing them. You know what I'm saying? But he surprised me because he was the most objective. Yeah. Man. Hey, man. Hey, Okay. Let me see. Yeah. They do be killing chat. Hey, listen. I'm telling you, man, if you never watch Abba and Preach content, this is one channel. These are two dudes you don't want to go against in the social commentary and reaction world. They channel too huge. They subscribers too massive, dog. You know what I'm saying? And they don't know when to let up. They don't know when to stop. Pause. I'm just saying. They are going to cook you until you are filleted, fried, dyed, and laid to the side. I'm telling you. Yeah. Exactly, man. Exactly. I didn't expect it, bro. I did not expect it, man. But he did. I said, damn. And I when Myron does his own content on his smaller channel, I be rocking with it. The Fresh and Fit stuff, that's kind of just all like entertainment. I don't watch that, but you know, that's all entertainment. The Frank Castles and all that. Like that's all entertainment. I wouldn't even play into that. You know what I'm saying? And plus, I'm a guy who grew up. I knew how to talk to girls. I don't need your help on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if I watch it, it's just for entertainment purposes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I used to watch it back in the day when podcast was like really just starting to blow up with Kevin Samuels. Shout out to my frat brother and everything. Rest in peace. But yeah, man. Yeah, like, but I haven't watched that shit in like years. You know what I'm saying? It started becoming too much. When you start acting like you gonna do this and that to a woman and all of it, like on camera too. Like, bro, you wilding. But I mean, you can't say that some of that shit ain't entertaining that they be doing over there. I give them that. Let's get back to it though.
So she was manipulating me. She was never in danger. You know what I know? Because every time I sent a text, it would say delivered, but she would pretend like she couldn't see it. Okay, what do you say? She's going, are you getting this? I can't call or text. I'm lost. I don't have navigation. My phone is dying. You see this behavior that I'm talking about where everything is a dire situation the moment I want to end things. I'm still telling her to come back. She's getting these texts. She's replying with everything. Yeah. But where she is or whether or not she's coming back.
Right. Do y'all see that? You see the blue messages and she responded after it like, are you getting this? What we doing, Short? And I'm like, what we doing, Short?
Okay. Now she's saying she's lost. So I'm like, then tell me where you are.
Right.
Mind you guys, keep in context. This is 7 p.m. downtown Montreal. There's stores everywhere.
Oh,
there's Tim Hortons. You can go into any place, get Wi-Fi. She a pretty girl. Somebody will give her a charger if they need it. Her phone's not dead anyways. This is an act.
It's just like New York, but you know, with nicer people. I'm just saying, I like my New York people, but if you go to Manhattan and try to get some help, it's not everybody that's going to help you.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it's just that.
So here we go. Right. The next one. They said you haven't. So I called the hotel because she hasn't responded for hours now. And I'm trying to figure out where she is. I called the hotel to find out. Still not there. I've called 20 times, looked everywhere. But you're refusing to let me help you. I hope you're safe. 2 hours later, she gets back to me. I'm not sure you will get this, but you just got my phone to turn on and this place is closing and someone here lent me their charger for a few minutes. Okay. I still have no battery, no service. You know, I'm not dressed to walk around here and I've been out so now it's my fault.
Right.
I've been out for a few hours. I can't even call an Uber. I've got no idea where I am because my navigation will not even load.
But she said,
hold up. Didn't he say he would get her an Uber? He said he got her a hotel room. He got her an Uber. She left. She said, I'll do it on my own. Don't worry about it, even though my phone ain't working, and left anyway. Now he reaching out to her, and then she like, thank you. You put me in this situation. What? Like, come on, bro. Come on, man.
And where are you? This whole time I've been asking for her location. She will blame me. She'll write these long messages about her distress state. It's never a location. Why? Because this lady's manipulative. Okay? That's all that's happening.
Yeah.
The only thing I don't like is you could not see this while you was with her, man. Like, what? Like, why did it take her coming out with all of this for you to recognize that you was being manipulated or played? Like, it shouldn't take Sir FH Frank from Champ Talk Reactions to let you know you was manipulated. You should have been seeing this. Now, the one pass I'm going to give Abba in all of this is he don't act like those super macho, like, rah, 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 I get any girl I want, I do whatever I want when I'm in relationships, women follow me attitude. You know, he not one of those Andrew Tates. He not a fresh and fit. He not a Myron Gaines. You know what I'm saying? He not an Andrew Wilson out here that be doing that type of time. That's just a conservative that he be doing. But yeah, he not one of those type of dudes. So you can give him some leeway in not being able to see this. You know what I'm saying? And maybe he a little, like I said, you know, you'll put up with some things when she, you know what I'm saying, when she fine or when she got that, you know what I'm saying, she got that nice body on her. You know what I'm saying? And us as men, I'm telling you, we'll be like, hey, she a little crazy. You know what I'm saying? She a little crazy, but you know what they say about the crazy ones? And I'm telling you, dog, what she lacking that, she packing in that cat.
I'm still asking for an address. I'm saying over here. Let me see here.
But you also.
I'm saying over here, give me an address, ask them what location. Just text me the name. Nigga, I am trying.
Right.
Okay. Earnestly trying.
And she also said that she would take care of it. And now she's putting on you.
So now I get frustrated because now I'm like, no, like this is purposeful. It's been 5 hours. You've texted me you're lost 6 times, but haven't sent me an address or the name of your store you're at. And what does she text back? You knew this was going to happen.
Come on.
And I'm like, oh, so you want to argue, not actually lost or in danger. That's my status. I'm not safe.
Damn.
No.
Come on. It may not mean nothing to y'all. I'm just saying. Listen, man, I gotta get some more sound effects, but damn, that should have been the Drake. Hey, it may not mean nothing to y'all, but understand nothing is done for me. I'm just saying. God. When I'm telling you he dropped the receipts, man, he dropped the damn receipts, bruh. And listen, I didn't even plan on staying live this long, man, but y'all, especially Shadow in the chat, man, Brittany in the chat, Dez in the chat, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody been showing love. Make sure you like the video, man. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you let me know you rocking with Champ Talk Reactions over here, man. Listen, listen, as long as y'all here, you know what I'm saying? We just go ride it out. Pause. Excuse me. Beg my pardon. No, but I'm just saying, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna finish this though. Let's get it.
Manipulation. Manipulation.
So I didn't want to put this stuff out there. I know she's a goofy ass person. I know she is the worst party of us two. I don't care. If you want to say I'm the worst party, I am. I'm a piece of garbage. I did whatever. But all these lies she's doing. You saw how she told the story. I kicked her outside. I left her to die in the cold weather. I was yelling. None of it's real. The way a lot of this other stuff is real, but a lot of it's he said, she said. And because she's a pretty girl who talks calm and she recorded me at my lowest, she can make whatever narrative. You notice a lot of these red pill weirdos, all the ones who say, don't believe women without the facts. Right. How many of them jumped on it? And I know it's despite me. I ain't even mad at it. Get your money.
I told you.
But what happened to scrutinizing things?
Facts.
Y'all got played too.
Facts. Hey, this is what Shadow was saying, bruh. Let me find that chat, man. This is what Shadow was saying, man. Listen, all these dudes out here that was pushing this on YouTube. And I know what that's like, what that is kind of like equivalent to, or what people, put that with, attach that to. But this ain't that. I'm just saying. All of these content creators that just said she came out with a video, I don't like Abba, so guess what? Boom. Look at you. Look how you are in a relationship. Look how you talk to that girl. Look what you did. Y'all got played. Stevie Knight played. He don't care. He gonna keep doubling, tripling, quadrupling down. He don't care. Saint Center podcast, you got played, bro. You got played. She went and told these stories on y'all. Come on, we seen it right off the bat. Where her friend reached out to another content creator and said, Abba forced me. Why is Abba forcing my homegirl to get an abortion? An AB. And then she goes the next day, or the first interview that she gets, she says, the AB was my idea. I posed that. That lets you know right there that you, listen, bruh, that was enough to say, let me slow my roll. Yo, let me slow my roll. And it should have been enough for y'all to say, hold up. Let's see how the chips fall. Let's see how these chips fall before I jump on here like double dutch. Like, nah, y'all, I'm telling you, y'all jumped the gun on this one, man. Stevie, you jumped the gun, bro.
Because she sat in front of you guys and sold you a story. You're like, yeah, you know what? I bet Abba did do that. Why? Because at the end of the day, they don't actually care about men's issues. They don't care about none of this shit. They'll jump on it if it matters. And that's okay. I'm just saying that's their movement, not mine.
It's all these people that I was talking about, but don't believe all women. And then they believe the one that they shouldn't have.
What is this? And where's the abuse? My nigga, I'm being abused. Do you guys know how crazy this story is? This woman has been fucking with me and blackmailing me. Yeah. And I got people actually hitting me up as if I'm the person who was the wrong one. Imagine co-parenting with someone this insane. She never wanted.
This is why you got to be careful.
The kid, I know that. Because she killed it.
Damn.
Her performance was fantastic. I mean, I should make that.
Her performance is fantastic.
I just hope you guys understand. I can tolerate a lot. Her harassing me, I don't care. It's the fact that she's contacting the people around me.
Facts.
That's what's difficult. It's the fact that she's forcing this into the public eye and then revealing details about my personal life that I only share with her intimately, things that are not necessary. What hobbies does Abbott like? What does he like sexually? Like, why are you on podcasts discussing what I like sexually?
That was crazy. When I seen that on Saint Center, bro, I was like, why do you care? Like, that was the first thing that I thought about. Like, bro, why? I literally was like, all right, hold up. Like, this is live? All right, I'm gonna stop watching this for a little bit so I can fast forward. Why the fuck do you care? As a man, why do you care what another man do with his girl? You know what I'm saying? Unless you really just trying to put an image out there of him so people can say, oh man, Alba like this with his girl, or he like that with his girl. Like, it's his girl. Now, hey, there's some things you just can't do. But you never know what the hell people into. And you never know what the hell the nigga who was asking you the questions into. Right? You know what I'm saying? But you out here acting like, I just don't get that, bro. That's not a question that I would have been asking because I just don't feel like it mattered in this situation. Yo, do you got proof or not? What happened? What are you saying happened? Do you got some proof? Okay, what receipts that you got that you want to show? Okay, let's do this. But I'm letting you know right now, I'm not going to just believe you. I'm going to give you the platform to say what you want to say if that's what you want to do, right? And I don't even feel like that's cool. But if you're going to do it, at least do it somewhat type of respectfully, right? But you like, nah, I don't really rock with him. Oh, he a wild dude. You know what he likes sexually. Pause. Like, why do you care? Oh, he seems like the type of dude that like to get this. Why do you care? Like, that's my question. Saint in the Center podcast. That is for you. Why the hell do you care what this man likes sexually? Pause. That's a big pause. Like, damn, bro, that shit is wild.
What's that about? And that's like the weird vindictive nature. Like, I've never had an ex who I've gone after. I've never had an ex who we had large issues, like nothing. Almost all my exes, I'm on amicable. I could text them today and be like, you good? I'm good. I hope you're wishing you well. I don't, but I could because we straight. only this person, who I wouldn't even consider a relationship, it was a joke. But now it's for the internet to go look at and examine every text message and every fight. It's like, I wanted to leave this in the past, and she wouldn't let it go. And she's so crazy that even though she's the wrong party in a lot of these scenarios, and she's lying flat out, it doesn't matter. You know what? I'm a bit salty too. It's like I'm rereading this. I'm like, nigga, I was really trying.
What's mean you bit salty?
When I heard that recording, do you know how vindicating it was to listen to her version? I'm like, that didn't happen that way. But then he said, and then I listened to the recording. I was like, nigga, I'm so glad I fucking recorded. Do you understand how weird it is to record somebody? But I just felt something was off in my spirit at that point. This is like towards the end of the relationship anyways. It's like 4 or 5 days before. I'm just so glad because we don't got to guess. You don't have to believe me. You heard your own ears.
He said you heard your own ears. And that lets you know Abba was hype right now. He like, yo, I found this recording and listen, gotcha, bitch. As we hit her with the Deja, gotcha, bitch. No, but man, hold up, man. Let's see what Shadow's saying, man. Right. Every chance he get, man. That low IQ should be wilding me, bro. Let's see, man. Man, listen, bro. When he be saying that I like violence, bro, I don't care nothing about you. I don't care nothing about you trying to show your little workouts, nothing like that, bro. I guarantee you wouldn't last 3 minutes with me in the ring. Pause. And I haven't boxed. I haven't boxed in 5 years, 6 years. I guarantee you. I guarantee you that shit is muscle memory. That shit is muscle memory. That shit like riding a bike. I did it for too long. 16 years. I did it for too long. Yeah. Listen, I'm telling you. Listen. You talk about you don't like violence. I mean, you like violence. I can show. Listen, I'm on that. I'm not on that. We not violent over here, man. We not violent over here. That's all. I'm just saying. I'm talking about the boxing aspect because I can
Big fella, kidney beans for dinner, and after you eat, take your motherfucking ass to sleep.
Just like that. How you like
in a real way, but honestly, my motherfucking pride is hurt.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Have you like that in a real way? Hey man, but damn, bro. This whole saga is crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? This whole thing is wild. I don't even know what else is coming up here, man. And damn, we still got a while to go. This has been crazy, man. I'm gonna see what else we got real quick, and then we gotta get up out of here, man. Hold up.
And here she is still arguing. So I sent her this stuff in case she didn't get it. I said the pic has the address. I made sure there's no way this girl cannot get there if she wants to. If she can text me, she can get there. She don't want to get there. I even gave her flight information for tomorrow. The reason why she got to fly back tomorrow is she got work. Let's listen. I never got to the airport. I missed the flight. Yesterday was the worst day ever. So now she's back to being my problem. Thankfully, we ended it not long afterwards. But I hope you guys now understand just a small glimpse of how she'll represent a story between the two of us. How it has nothing to do with reality. And I don't care. She can tell whatever. But when I tell my side, I'm the abuser. Yeah. Even though this is the person that was manipulating me the whole time. And I don't have hatred for her. We went through something difficult. I want her to fucking move on with her life. Holding on to hatred means I still hold on to some strong emotion. I don't want nothing. I want you to move on. Right. We're in our 30s. This is juvenile.
Facts.
Truly. I hope she finds somebody, she falls in love and they fall in love and she manipulates the shit out of them. Go ahead.
Facts.
But this is stupid. And now you're over here talking about my personal, does Abba like getting pegged? Actually, no, he never did that. Like, why are you talking about my sex life? You want to talk about it? We can talk about it.
We don't, listen, we don't need to talk about it, bro. We don't need to talk about it. But I hold on, though. He did say something that was wild, though, here. He did say something that was wild, though, here. And I wonder what the hell she gonna say about this. Hold on.
This girl's confused. She's got a Christian complex, and it turns out in bed, she's a giant hedonist and a freak weirdo, okay? Now me, my partner likes weird shit. I don't mind.
Okay.
Why? Because as long as it's within the boundaries of what's okay to me, I'll do that for her. I'm a pretty vanilla guy on the day, but not this girl.
Uh-oh.
So we're going to put it all out there.
Damn.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Come on. But you don't got to, bro.
I mean, it's...
No, she want to talk about it, all right?
She did that.
You know, she want to lick stuff off glass.
Oh,
that's okay.
Yo, he dropping real receipts. Hold up.
I mean, she did that, so...
Yo.
I wouldn't do it.
Right? She's like some good Christian girl who pretends like, oh, I'm such a petite, like whatever. This girl likes a dog collar on her neck, and she likes to be walked around like a dog. Okay?
Godly, man.
And one of the reasons when we ended things that she wanted to get back together, she was worried that she would never meet anyone who would want to enjoy because none of her other exes would entertain putting a dog collar on her and walking around like a good old bitch.
Damn, bruh. Yo, man, hold up, dog. No, man. Listen, I gotta wrap this up here, bruh. Yeah, this is wild to me, man. Listen, I already been on here 2 hours. I was only supposed to be on here for like an hour, man. I thought I was gonna skip through, and I did. Should I keep going? Listen, if you hear you rocking with me and I should keep going, just say, hey, man, just keep going. We watching it. We entertained. Let's keep going, man. If that's what y'all want to do, man, I'm here for it. I'll stay on, man. I will keep going, dog, just for the chat, man. Damn. This is wild, though, man. Y'all got to tell me what y'all thinking about this down in the comment section, man. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you share this video, man. Make sure you tell people come over here and subscribe, man. We are 9 subs away. Just 9 subs away. Actually, I think I got one earlier, man. So we may be 8 away from 2,200, man. We are making our way to 2,500 subs, man. We are pushing right now. Shout out to all of my Champ Talk family. If you are here with me, man, like I said, if y'all want to keep watching and keep going right now, pause, put keep going in the chat, keep reacting in the chat, something, man, because that might be pause worthy. You know what I'm saying? But if not, man, it's all good. We can end on that note right there, man. I just need to know what y'all think about it down in the comment section, man. Make sure after we're done with the live, man, you just come back, like the video, hype the video, especially if you was here rocking with me during this live, man. This whole thing is wild, you know, and maybe this last portion, you know, maybe there's something in there that I could drop a video to. I'll look in there and see, you know, if there's anything else in there I could drop a video to, if there's more receipts in there, or if something else come out tomorrow. But check my last video out. I just dropped it earlier today. Let me know if you rocking with it. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you hype the video from earlier today, man. Let me know what you think about it down in the comment section. Y'all already know what we do over here on Champ Talk Reactions. We throw the peace sign up. We turn it sideways. And I'm going to holler at y'all on the next one. Peace.